Previously on Renaissance City.
Do I know where the Purple Gang is, or where to find them?
Yeah, of course you do.
So I gotta know a rat somewhere that I can count on to get information from. I got this guy that can turn into a lion. I want to go intimidate the shit out of somebody.
Let's pursue this Purple Gang in a way we get to muck them up.
And if that doesn't work, then the president of GM.
Is the Purple Gang really just a precursor for the Blue Man Group?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
You found me out.
All right.
I'm tricking you, and really, in the end, the big bad in this game is actually going to be the Blue Man Group.
Then, Raymond, I agree with you. Let's take them out now.
You know that typically you can find him at a cafe on Lafayette Street, not too far from the wharf.
Abe, he's only at Bonnie's very early in the morning.
Hey, Bonnie, how are you doing this morning? I just need 3 sticky buns, 3 large coffees to go, please.
Sure. Cream?
Can you maybe put some in the bag?
She looks at you funny, and she picks up a paper sack, and she just pours some cream straight into the bag. Just looking at you kind of oddly the whole time.
Well, listen, you don't know me. I thought you'd like to know that a friend of yours is out in the alley. He asked me to send you out.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
He goes by Saint Shadow. Have you met him before?
What do you need, man?
As always, I need information. And I brought my friend here to make sure that you come straight with us.
Jesus Christ, you're friends with this fucking freak?
I'm gonna pull out an ear out of my satchel, put it in my mouth and chew on it like it were bubble gum or something.
I know they're planning to hit another truck. That's all that I know.
I come out the door, and I need to turn into King, and I don't know how to do it. There's nothing exciting going on, and so I run out in traffic and get hit by a car.
Grab your friend. I don't know what that was all about.
Oh no.
You can see Bonnie coming out from the back, and she's got a little bag and 3 cups of coffee sitting on the counter. And she sees you through the window out in the street, and you're gritting your teeth and you're... And she waves, she gives you the finger and motions you inside like, come on inside.
Your friend is embarrassing me.
I'm not exactly sure what that means entirely, but I think I agree with you. Maybe you could shrink and I'll throw you into the truck and you can ride along with it.
Yes. Shadow?
What? I don't...
No.
I can't shrink. I don't know what that means.
Do your magic appearing thing.
Yes, that.
There are about 4 different crews of guys that work for the Purple Gang. They're centered out of a couple of different places. There's a music shop called Bruno's. The second is a grocery store.
What's the name of that grocery store?
It's called Garland's Groceries. You make your way to Garland's. It's, like I said, it's a small little grocery store, kind of tucked away in this neighborhood, off to the east.
Is there any good place to like hide and case the place out? I mean,
All right, guys, while you're planning, I'm going to roll in and get some snacks, okay?
what is wrong with your friend?
My friend? I thought he was with you.
Clearly he's with you. I thought you guys were professionals.
So I go in the grocery store and I'm just perusing the aisles.
No, we're not doing that. Nope. Nope, we're not doing that.
I'm not doing anything. I'm literally trying to find a guy. I'm not shopping.
You're just casing the joint from the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he does look normal.
Savvy,
Right.
yes.
And the two of you are staying in the car, and you're just doing a stakeout.
That's what I was asking. Is there a place that's like close? You said it's kind of neighborhoody. Is there like is there like trees or something nearby that I could kind of hang out and?
Roll investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, this is back in the day of neighborhood markets, huh?
Yeah.
2 successes.
2.
Yep.
How many dice do you have in investigation?
5.
5. Okay. Yeah, it's not difficult for you to find a kind of an out of the way spot. While there are plenty of houses in this neighborhood where this grocery store is, there are several 2- and 3-story buildings, and using your talents, you could easily get up to the roof of any one of the buildings, giving you a good enough vantage point to stake out the grocery store.
Raymond, or is it Ramen? Is it Ramen or Raymond?
Raymond.
It's Raymond.
Call me what you will.
Raymond. I'm going to go up to the roof and get a vantage point. Roof of the building, catty corner over here.
Okay. Where should I go?
You tell me. Where can you case best? We're looking for members of the Purple Gang.
I'll go around to the back.
I want to feel out all the people in the grocery store and see if I feel any emotions that feel out of place or suspicious.
Okay. Roll telepathy.
Okay. 2 4s, 2 2s, 3 6s, 8.
8 total successes?
Yep.
So you can see 2 people in the store. There's a middle-aged woman at the front of the store behind the counter, and there's a younger kid, you know what I mean, maybe mid to late teens, who is, arranging shelves. And they're both, they're not happy, they're not sad, they're just there, they're at work. So emotionally, they're just stable. But you can feel an intense joy. Well, I don't know. Are you doing this before Shadow and Raymond split up?
I have no idea.
Would you have done this like as you came into the store kind of thing? Or are you walking around the store casing it out?
I'm walking around and looking if there's anything I need to focus on. I didn't see anything I needed to focus on, so I'm doing like a general.
Raymond, what's your emotional state?
I'm just trying not to screw up.
So are you apprehensive about that? Are you
Nah, I'm just playing it cool, man. I mean, I'm gonna traipse around to the back, see if I see anything.
So you're calm.
Yeah, any comings or goings, or what's going on in the backside of this building.
So you feel a calmness coming from outside the building, and then you feel 3 other people's emotions. One is not angry, but upset, and the other 2 are embarrassed. But you can't see them, but they seem to be somewhere toward the back of the building.
Got you. So, I'm going to say that when I detect Raymond's emotions, there's a familiarity about that. And I kind of...
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I kind of feel like if it's a solid perception, that I can discern the difference. So when I feel those unusual emotions, I basically go to whatever aisle is as close as I can get to that without being obnoxious. And I'm just going to peruse the items over there and just try to get in a position where I can hear maybe some talking or something.
So you move toward the back of the store. You're making your way through the goods. It's all the paper goods that are back there. So you grab yourself some toilet paper, and
should I roll perception?
Yes, roll perception, please.
2 6s and a 4, and nothing else. 3.
3 successes?
Yeah.
You can't really make out what's being said, but you can definitely hear a raised voice coming from what you assume is like the back storeroom.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm honestly gonna just give it a few minutes, and if nothing new develops, I'm gonna go out and regroup with the guys, and we'll see if we want to bum rush the place or something.
Okay. I mean, you continue to hear this voice, and you hear a couple other voices back there, which confirms what you felt with your telepathy. And after 3 or 4 minutes of the back and forth and the continued yelling from the one voice, you see 2 guys walk out of the back. What trait would you roll for that? Would that just be intelligence? Intellect? Yeah. Roll your intellect.
3.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a choice here. Do you want your flaw to come into play at this point or not?
Oh no. Which
Sure.
one?
Yeah.
Absent-mindedness.
Yeah, that's fine.
So these 2 guys walk out of the back room. One little bigger, the other one shorter, dumpier. They're kind of making not a beeline necessarily, but they're not shopping. You know what I mean? They're making their way out of that back door and straight out to the front door. Raymond, you come around back of the building. There's a small dock door there. There's another just regular doorway next to the small dock door. You don't really see anything going on around the back if you're just going to post up and just try to case the place.
Yeah. Give it a listen.
You're going to listen in at the door?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back there and look and listen. Use my new perception rolls.
So do you mean like you're putting your ear up to the door?
I'm just being highly alert, perceptive. I'm staying along the wall. I mean, I don't want to bring attention to myself.
Okay.
I'm not ninja toeing against the wall or nothing. I'm just gonna, like, I'm walking through the alley, I guess, but I'm just gonna take it slow and I'm gonna listen intently.
Okay, then give me a perception roll.
Wait, I got some of those. Come on, baby. 2 for now and plus nothing. 2 total.
You can hear some raised voices inside, but you can't make out what's being said. And after a few minutes, the voices subside.
Okay, but it doesn't sound like combat.
No. It sounds like a boss.
You're late for work. Yeah.
A boss yelling at his employees. That's probably where your mind goes.
Somebody's late for work. Gotcha.
Right. Somebody's late for work. Shadow, you see 2 men come out the front door of Garland's and go across the street. They get into a car that is pointed the opposite direction from Cotton's Buick, and they drive off down the street.
I come out behind them, and I'm trying not to be obvious, and I go over to the car, and I'm looking around, wondering where the other guys are.
You know where Raymond is.
This is true.
You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
know that you felt Raymond around the back of the building.
That's right. So at this point, I'm going to assume that they're out there lurking.
And I can see the direction they're going from my vantage.
Yes.
Okay. I can see Cotton by the car, so I'll run down to join him.
Okay. Are you doing that covertly, or are you just quick zip boom down you go?
Just quick zip boom. Time is of the essence. I want to trail these guys.
Okay. Yeah, all of a sudden Shadow is right up in your mix, Cotton. Just, I mean, almost as if out of nowhere.
Damn.
Start the car.
Yeah. Starting it. Where's Raymond?
I said he was going around back.
Yeah, we got to get him.
I'll go and grab him covertly.
All right. I'm going to roll for vehicles.
Roll covert.
I got one.
You got one success.
For vehicles.
Okay.
6 successes for covert.
Woo!
Raymond, you're hanging out at the back of the building, and the next thing you know, Shadow is standing next to you.
Just appears.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. Not even gonna think. Let's go.
I pull up and pick him up.
We hot-footed out of there.
I give them the description of the car and the direction that they were going. Follow them.
Okay, let's have a car chase.
Sweet.
Yeah.
How fast these things go?
15 miles an hour.
50 miles an hour.
No, the Buick goes way faster than the Ford.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
About to top this mother out.
It's top of the line Buick.
130 miles an hour.
For the Buick Special? You lost your motherfucking mind. Top speed in 1925, 45 miles an hour,
Okay,
and it was working hard. So you can still get a move on in this car.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's roll some dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I get a description of the vehicle we're chasing?
Yep.
Yeah, Shadow would have given it to you. It's
an 88 DeLorean.
No.
I'm gonna keep eyes on the side streets as we're driving past.
Okay.
Using that perception. Yeah, buddy. Added the dice to it.
So this is a Sheridan that you guys are trying to keep up with. Oh my God, William C. Durant. You know what his middle name is? Crapo.
Nuh-uh.
Nice.
No wonder he went by C.
That's funny.
I'd have shortened it too.
That was embarrassing at graduation, wasn't it?
I'm sure.
Kept that a secret his whole life.
Yeah, so you're chasing a Sheridan. They don't seem to be super speeding away, but they do have a couple of blocks on you by the time you guys all get in the car and get turned around and start heading off.
They don't know we're chasing them yet, though.
Right. No, they don't. They don't. So roll vehicles, and since you've got the eyes and ears of your compatriots, I will give you one additional die.
On vehicles?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I got nothing.
You got 0 successes?
I mean, I rolled vehicles just a minute ago to get started.
I understand that.
I don't understand. I don't understand. We're already driving.
You're driving, but we're gonna have a chase. And to make it interesting,
You just wrecked into a fire hydrant.
to see if you can keep up and not lose and not get lost, I'm going to make us have some contested rolls because it's a role-playing game,
Well,
and I want us to make some rolls.
listen. I don't quite remember the layout of this town, so like if I get turned around, you got to tell me where to go.
Just follow that car.
I mean, if they turn, I think they might turn. I'm worried.
So they get down to Harper. They hang a right on Harper, and they are headed back toward the center of the city. You're able to track them. You get onto Harper. Traffic is a little more congested here on Harper. You're still moving down the road, but there are more cars here on the road than there were in the neighborhood when you first tracked them coming out of Garland's. As you turn onto Harper, I want you to give me another vehicles roll, please.
1.
Does he get the advantage?
Yeah.
Dice?
Yeah, you get the extra die every time.
Oh, I didn't roll that last time. I didn't understand. 3.
3 successes?
Yes.
Sweet. Tell me what it is that you're doing to are you trying to catch up to them? Are you just keeping track of them? How is it that this is being maintained by you, Cotton?
So I've got all my energy focused on that car in front of me and making sure nothing jumps out in front of me. My hands are at 10 and 2, and I'm hoping that my navigators are going to guide me should anything go awry. I am planning to get about 3/4 of a block behind them, and hopefully they won't perceive that I'm here, and then we can decide if we want to pursue and capture these folks when the time comes.
Okay.
White knuckle driving at 30 miles an hour.
I don't think you're going 30. You're not going 30.
They're not going 30.
Yeah, you're not going 30 on Harper.
Okay.
Yeah, you're totally able to do that. You get up there, you're maintaining a reasonable distance behind them, and they're just trucking along, headed just straight down Harper. They just keep going.
Hey guys, what do you think? Pursuing capture, or you just want to check them out?
How does this route correlate with either of the plants?
Harper runs east-west, so you're headed in the direction of the steel mills, but you're still on not the opposite side of the city, but you're still quite a ways from the steel mills. And the GM plant is way out in the south side of the city.
Okay.
You're in the north central, almost northeast. Well, not really northeast. You're really more in the north central part of the city right now.
Let's just stalk them, see if they rendezvous with someone else.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are coming down Harper. You guys have passed Chandler Park. So Harper comes to a T in the road and then breaks off and breaks back. It T's at Mount Elliott. And if you take Mount Elliott to the left, it'll take you straight to the river. If you take Mount Elliott to the right, it will take you through Hamtramck, out past Palmer Park, out past the fairgrounds. It runs pretty much all the way to the south side of town into Hazel Park, which is part of one of the more hoity-toity neighborhoods in town. Shadow knows it well. He's spent a lot of time stealing from the people that live in and around Hazel Park.
Cotton, are these human beings we're following? Have you felt them?
Oh, good question. I haven't even tried.
Yes, you did.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yes, you did.
I
These
forgot.
are 2 of the 3 that were in the back room at the grocery. These are the 2 that you are guessing were the 2 that were feeling embarrassed.
I'm sorry, Raymond. I'm still a little rattled after that thing this morning. Yeah. No, they're people. They have emotions. They were having a moment in the back room at the grocery store.
Gotcha.
So you're coming up on the T in the road. Give me another vehicles roll.
Oh, crap.
2.
They make a left on Mount Elliott, and you keep right with them. You guys get past the Lutheran Cemetery, and you guys get down to Charleston Street, and they hang another left. This takes you back across Orland Boulevard, and Orland, is the major road that gets out to Belle Isle Park. Belle Isle Park is, the island that's on the Detroit River between Windsor and Detroit. You guys are coming up on Orland Boulevard. I want you to another vehicles roll, please.
All right. 0.
Hey, Saint Shadow,
Yeah.
are we at all in the vicinity of the music shop, Bruno's?
No.
No.
Okay.
Bruno's was closer to the main part of the city.
Okay.
Hey, aren't we close to that place where we took the photos? Can we pick those up?
Now's not the time.
Oh, good point.
As you're having this discussion, you guys get stopped. They gain several car lengths on you, and there are now a couple of cars in between the 2 of you. You weren't able to pull out in traffic immediately behind them, but you're on Orland Boulevard. Give me another vehicles roll, please.
1.
So now there seems to be more of a distance between you. Some other cars have pulled into traffic
We're losing them.
and slowed you down. They have made their way, and you can still see them. They're not far enough away that you can't keep eyes on them, but they're now a full 2 blocks ahead of you on Orland Boulevard. You guys are quickly approaching the Thompson Air Depot and the bridge to get across to Belle Isle Park.
All right.
Yeah, give me another vehicles roll.
2.
2 successes.
Yes.
Okay. One of the cars in front of you makes a quick right turn. Right before you guys get to the bridge, they get off and give you a little more room to catch up. You see them as they start to cross the bridge in front of you. They are making their way to Belle Isle Park, and you guys follow them all the way to the island. There are 3 cars in between you and them now.
Okay, tighten it up a little bit then.
All right, I'm going to try to get up there.
Okay.
I got 1. And 1 die went clear across the room.
Sounded like it.
So out here in the park on the island, there are lakes. There are some waterways that have been carved into the island to help move water and so that the island doesn't flood quite as often. There's a baseball field out here. There's a small public golf course out here, and then a lot of it is just kind of open park land. And you guys get onto the island and they make a left like they're going off toward the golf course. You are now the only car behind them as the other cars have pulled off at the baseball field.
Ooh. Okay. I'm going to get real low in the seat so it doesn't look like there's 3 of us.
Okay. Roll covert.
Crap. It's too late now, isn't it?
What's his number for covert?
I got 2 dice rolling. And I rolled 5 and a 3. God damn it.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's your appearance, really, more than anything.
Right.
I'm in a rearview mirror.
Huh?
I'm in a rearview mirror half a block away.
You're bright red.
More of a crimson.
Okay, you're crimson. And one of your flaws is that you are unusual looking, correct? And so you stand out in a crowd. And so
I got my newsboy hat on.
Uh-huh.
Pulled down over my eyes a little bit.
Okay, well,
casting some shadow.
Well, mark a resolve.
Okay, I am not covert. I gotcha.
Right, you're not covert. Mark a resolve because your unusual looks seem to have as you are casing them now that you're the only car, and they most likely saw you at some point before, and you have now been following them for multiple miles. And you are also driving a bright red car, brand new Buick Special, with a guy dressed from head to toe in black, face covered and everything. Another guy who is bright crimson.
And our driver hat is bleeding from the head and shoulder.
Right, I've got a head injury.
Right, everybody wearing hats. Oh wait, Shadow, are you wearing a hat?
I don't wear a hat.
You don't wear hats? Your mask is your hat.
Shadow
we'll just call that your hat. You have you haven't obviously been spotted. But you are not
not covert.
You're not covert, yeah.
All right.
Not in broad daylight. So they make their way and they take a left and they drive into the parking lot at the golf course here on the island. And as you make that left, you are staring back across the river and into the city, and you can see Memorial Park and you can see the Waterworks Park across the river, and the skyline of Detroit in front of you. What are you guys going to do?
Well,
I want to approach the car.
You're going to get out and go to their car?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to try and pull the same move.
Ooh, nice.
Are you going to pull out a dollar bill?
No,
No, he's going to try to get in the car with them.
I'm going to try and get in the car with them covertly.
I love it.
Okay. Okay.
Creepy.
All right. Roll covert.
Come on, dice.
8 successes.
Oh,
Jesus fuck. Are you serious?
okay.
Nice.
Duke,
Nice.
Duke, I want to watch that.
There's nothing that I could do. There's no way that they could even. I mean, on 3 dice, I got 5 successes on 3 dice.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
I rolled a 2 and 2 6s and then rolled a 2 and a 4, but it doesn't matter because you still rolled 8. So tell me how this happens. How does it go down, Shadow?
You said they were stopped in the parking lot,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I say, guys, I'm going to join them. Watch my back. In a fluid motion, I open the door and slide out of the car. To my left are some of the golf courses with their hills and sand traps. And I'm intuitively sort of almost blending in with the environment behind me as I'm just hitting every single one of the natural curves of the landscape, and it's keeping me from being seen. I come up in the shadows to their car. I open the back door quietly as possible and slide in the back seat, shutting the door extremely quietly behind me. I pull out my daggers and hold one behind each of their ears. Gentlemen,
They both tense and kind of sit up straight when they feel the cold steel against against the back of their heads, against the sides of their necks.
Now, Duke.
Yeah.
I want to watch him do that so I know how he does it.
As in, you're going to try to imitate, or you're trying to see his magic.
Right. I want to see his magic.
You're trying to see his magic. Okay.
And it's not magic. He's just slinky. He's the butler from Mr. Deeds.
I feel like he was still covert enough that there's still an air of mystery about how he could possibly have done it that well.
why don't you roll a perception and see how well
Good call.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Good
There
call.
you go. Sounds good. All right. Come on, baby.
I had 8.
2, 2, 6. All right.
I got 2.
I got 4.
You're still baffled.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's still amazing.
yeah, it's mind blowing.
Broad daylight, and he's slinking through shadows that.
Yeah, the way he's almost able to camouflage himself just by the way that he moves, is almost like magic.
Right.
I'm so impressed and inspired by watching him do that I'm going to attempt it in the other side.
You're going to attempt to.
I'm going to attempt it. I'm going to try to get in the other side without anybody noticing.
Okay, roll covert.
I got a 1.
God damn.
I got 1.
You got 1 success.
Yeah.
So you just walk across the parking lot.
Just walks right up to him. He like sort of.
I accidentally knock on the window.
He puts his collar up and pulls his hat down. That's his covert.
Yeah,
Hey guys.
he buttons up all his buttons on his jacket.
Yeah.
Pops his collar as high as he can.
I feel like he has a head injury and we're making fun of the guy. I mean,
Raymond, you see Cotton pop his collar and pull his hat down and kind of put his chin to his chest and walk across the parking lot and open the back door on the other side of the car. When you open the door, you see Shadow in there with knives held under the inside ears of each of the guys in the front seat. Are you getting in the car with him?
Yeah,
He's wearing a hat that looks like it was rolled up and shoved into the glove box.
right. So I sit down in the back seat and try to get the door closed and kind of close my foot in it and pull it in and close it.
They're like, who's this homeless guy?
You now have a seatmate, Shadow. I want you roll agility, Shadow,
All right.
to make sure that you can keep your knives
Right.
as he steadied as he bullies his way into the back seat.
6.
Yeah, you have no problem doing that.
No doubt.
Cool as a cucumber. I keep my knives steady. Gentlemen, we can make this easy and no one has to get hurt.
What do you want, man? They're not even moving. You know, you can see
Yeah.
both of them got their hands raised up off their laps, you know, and they're stiff as boards, sitting upright, sitting up straighter than, you know, normal. You know, imagine the posture you would have if somebody had, you know, the tip of a knife placed behind your ear.
We know about the shipment from GM to Ford. When and where?
Sorry, I see Cotton sitting there with a ridiculous look on his face. They're like, "Hey man, I think your buddy's got a head injury."
What are you talking about, man?
We know about attendance. When and where?
I don't. And it's the dumpy guy in the passenger seat. Bigger guy has been driving. Dumpy guy. I don't know nothing about no attendance. I don't know. GM and Ford. What do you even? They don't work together. GM and you get a hold of some bad booze or something, man.
Duke, I'm hopping in the driver's side.
You're hopping in the driver's side of the car.
There's somebody in the driver's side.
No. In the car I'm sitting in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, you're
Yeah.
getting on his lap? What is happening?
No. I snuck over there. You guys didn't see me.
You're gonna shove him into the middle and
Yeah.
You're riding bitch, buddy.
Okay.
okay.
No,
So you're
I'm gonna
driver's seat of the Buick.
right. I'm gonna get into the driver's seat, and I'm just being especially alert to our surroundings because I'm imagining they came out here to meet somebody or somebody else is about to show up. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just being alert.
Sure.
Don't bullshit me. Do you know who I am?
No. Who are you?
Oh damn.
I mean, he can't see you.
If I roll telepathy, I feel like I'm gonna have a little bit of like a lie detector, can feel if somebody's feeling like guilty about deceiving, or like something there would be a little more telling if I could perceive how they're feeling in the moment.
Okay. Roll telepathy.
Okay, 3.
Confusion and fear from both of them.
A shadow.
Seems fitting.
Listen, man, we just came out here to make a pickup, man.
What are you picking up?
Shadow, I don't know if they know, man.
Shadow. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit is right. What are you picking up?
It's just a money drop, man. It's just a money drop.
And you know nothing about attendance or the shipment between the GM and the Ford plant that the Purple Gang's gonna take?
No, man. Only shipments I deal with is booze.
I swear to God, I will jam this dagger in your ear.
Roll command. And +1.
Yeah. I need that advantage. 0 successes.
Hey. He laugh at you.
So it's not.
I said no.
It's not that his attitude changes, but Saint Shadow has a reputation, right? Saint Shadow has a
Yeah.
reputation,
Yeah.
and it's not as a murderer. It's not as, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saint Shadow doesn't go around,
Killing
people.
No, you're right.
He doesn't go around ruling at the point of a knife. But it's not that he's not frightened of you, but he also isn't exactly scared that you really are going to put this knife through his ear.
Yeah. All right. You guys know who I am. Then you know that those who work with me sometimes share in the spoils. And I start to receive the knives from their ears. You want to play ball?
A bunch of dogs run up to the car and start attacking.
It's Raymond's dogs.
Roll initiative. Here we go.
Hey.
Raymond's pack of dogs is finally caught up to the car. They've been running after you guys everywhere you go.
I told you guys to clean out the goddamn salami.
This is a new ride. There's no salami.
No, but
It's just us. We smell like salami.
right. They know Raymond's smell. They can track him from 14 miles away.
You feed a dog salami once, he's your friend for life.
That's
I mean,
the
that's
truth.
just how
Is
it
he?
works.
Hey, I bathe in that Crystal Lake,
Right. Yeah. They know your scent well.
Pollution and salami.
Pollution and Polish sausage.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, nobody else is driving up on these guys
No, not yet.
yet.
No, you haven't seen anyone. Sorry, I let that slip. No, you haven't seen anyone.
Okay,
You are alone.
once again, I'm going to get low in the seat.
Red man in a red car.
I'm going to get low in the seat. I'm going to pull the newsy hat low over my eyes and we'll get low in the seat. I'll be looking around.
Trying to be covert.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're doing a great job of it.
yeah, looking around.
Hey, man, just be cool. I told you what I know. Okay. Will it get you off my back if I can find something out? Is that? I mean,
That's a good start.
okay. So let's say I do find something out. What's it worth?
You're trying to negotiate with me right now?
You're the one that offered, man.
You know my reputation. Do I have a reputation as somebody that stiffs people that give me valuable information?
Fair.
I'll make it worth your while. And you talk to anybody that works with me, they'll tell you that's the best deal that you're going to receive this week.
Okay. Well, shit. How do I get in touch with you? What
You know Buster's.
Yee!
Yeah. I know Buster's.
Yeah, get with George. Tell him you want to meet us.
Drinks.
And then we'll find you.
Chris, I want you to roll intellect again.
Me? All right.
How much resolve
I
has he
got
built up for being
one.
absent-minded this episode?
I got hit by a
He's
damn
bleeding
car,
out of his
people.
ears, guys. We need to take him to a hospital.
So, when you're looking at these two guys, and Shadow says Buster's, you make a connection. These are the same two guys that you and Raymond saw talking to George at the end of the bar. and that you guys followed out the front door and watched him drive away that time.
Hey, I've seen you two fellas. What are you trying to do shaking down the bartender up at Buster's? What's that about?
Just doing our jobs, man. He,
You some kind of
some kind of what? Some kind of what?
You some kind of extortionist? You trying to just hustle up some money from innocent people trying to run their businesses?
Hey, man, I just do what I'm told, okay? I just do what I'm told.
Who's doing the telling?
Good question.
I can't tell you that, man. I can't tell you that.
I need to talk to him. I might have business.
Oh, right, uh-huh. You're hanging out with Saint Shadow and you got business? Right, uh-huh. Sure.
You gonna get wise, jackwagon?
What do you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do? Huh?
We want you to tell us who's given the orders. What would be like a really impactful amount of money?
Oh, shit.
An impactful amount of money?
Yeah.
$20 bill? 50?
Yeah, like a 50 for sure.
I'm wondering how much cash I realistically...
I'm sorry, you broke up on me. Say it again.
I said I'm wondering how much cash I realistically would carry in my suit. Probably not $50 though.
You tell me.
I mean, you know you're gonna run into these situations.
And Saint Shadow, you know what I mean? Like you're the guy that gets handed envelopes full of cash. You're the guy that lives the life you just roll in cash. So it to me,
All right.
A $50 bill in 1923 is equal to $740 in 2019.
Right. That's a lot of money.
that's a lot of money.
It's a chunk of change.
So I pull out $50. And I just hold it in front of them. Sort of, I'm in the back seat, but I kind of put my hands in front of them so they can see it, but I'm holding it
Yeah,
real
because
tight.
they've still got, you know what I mean? Like they've still got their
Yeah.
hands up. They're not raised above them.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You're
Right. Yeah, they're defensive. They're in defensive mode, right? So I kind of reach in between the two seats, but I'm holding the bill real tight, and I say, "Will this get us a name?"
They look at each other. They look at the bill. The big guy takes the money. He punches the little guy in the face.
Ooh.
And he says, Raymond Bernstein.
What I was saying earlier about that other information I need
Hey,
makes this 50 look like child's
yeah,
play.
you gonna keep paying like this? I'll get him to shut up. I'll find out what you need.
I pay for quality, not quantity.
I mean, quantity's good. I'm just saying.
Please forgive my friend.
He has a head injury.
I mean, I'm not mad at you if you bring a lot of information. It's kind of what I'm getting at.
Can I then? I'm gonna drop the bill.
He already
Or he? You said he took
big
the
guy.
bill.
The big
He
guy.
took the bill from.
The big guy reaches over with his right hand, takes the bill, and he's got the
Yeah,
bill in his meat hook, and he just straight reaches out with his right hand and just boom right across the chin of the little guy, knocks him out cold.
Oh, damn.
And what is your name, friend?
You can call me Davy.
Davy. Eyes forward, please.
His eyes are forward, but you can see him kind of looking up in the mirror, just peeking, not like staring at you in the mirror, but he's no dummy. He's keeping his eyes on you too.
Now I'd like to disappear. So can I roll my covert and try and get out of there?
Yep.
6 total.
Cotton.
Just sitting there.
In one swift motion, you see shadow slip out silently, door closed and everything. You didn't hear a thing. What are you doing?
So Davey, what Shadow said.
They ain't gonna sneak out.
Don't forget it. And I open the door and I get out.
So Cotton's like an accountant,
Yes.
right? He's like an accountant looking guy. He's not a tough guy at all.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, I think that's a perfect place to end. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Renaissance City. My name is Duke Walter. I'm the game master here. Props go out this week to our fearless leader, the executive director here at TTRP Theater, my man Curtis, at Old Curtis VO on Twitter. We just finished the first campaign of Cult, the Manhattan Show. What an amazing time, what an amazing game. I'm so pleased to have been a part of it. So if you haven't checked that out yet, you can. He's even started a new Patreon project where he is editing down all of the streams into shortened podcast versions so it's easier to consume. If you are a Patreon member for as little as $1 a month, you can join the Patreon and get access to those. We have some awesome other Patreon projects coming up. So please support us if you can. Like I said, as little as $1 a month. We have all kinds of content that we plan on putting out this year, exclusive to our Patreon patrons. This was such a fun session. I don't get to play this game enough with my friends. We really just have a ball. I hope that you have as good a time with this as we do. I'm so grateful for them coming along. I know I say this every time afterwards, but I really am. This is a project that I never expected to be a part of, and am so happy is going on. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at InvisibleDuke. Please make sure to join the Discord. We're on there all the time, having a good time, being silly, just enjoying other creative people. Check out the rest of the schedule. We have so many awesome games going on. Go to our YouTube page. All of our streams are uploaded to our YouTube, usually within a day after they premiere on our Twitch stream. So go to the YouTube page and subscribe over there. Please follow the Twitch page. All of those things are free for you to do, and they help us to get a little more exposure and to get seen and heard by more people, which is what we're trying to do, because here at TTRP Theater, we're interested in telling good stories and letting our creative juices flow. God, that's such a terrible turn of phrase. Anyway, thanks again for joining us tonight. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode. So, God, I always have such trouble coming up with a way to end this, and I never have figured it out, and I probably won't ever figure it out. I guess I'm really bad at this. So, bye.